Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Look Mac Talks. We are still on the way to Under the Doom 2025, and today I have the enormous pleasure to have here with me Alexandro and Valerio. Yes, they're Italians, and they come from Rome, from Italy. They will perform for us under the name of Invernoir. I will ask them all about that. But before I like to welcoming both of you and to say thank you for accepting our invitation. It is an
Oh,
honor to
it's a
have you
pleasure.
here.
It's an absolute pleasure for us.
I'm going to start for the beginning.
Yeah.
Why the name?
Why the name?
Yeah.
So I still remember the exact moment when the name came to my mind. So the first thing that there was a need to find a new word, if you want, in order to be easily find on the various browser. Okay.
Or the
So it's
internet madness.
on the internet, yeah. And so I thought that the best way was to match two words together. But Black Winter, doesn't sound so good in my opinion, and it's a little bit obvious. So I tried for something else, same meaning but different languages, and I found inverno in my mind, inverno, and then noir. Oh, invernoir, yeah, sounds great, and that's the story.
And that's the story. And
It was in 2016.
2016. And tell me one thing. Um, the name come first or the choice of your sound? Which of them came first?
The choice of our sound. I remember that at the time we had another singer called Sami, and he asked me to join and to create with him a doom metal project influenced by the doom metal bands of the 90s. So we had the clear idea of what to do with the music, but the name came after
The
after
name
that.
came out. And what is so special about the Doom that attracts you both so much?
Hmm.
Mm.
I think about it a little bit. Valerio, do you want to?
For me, it was kind of a love at first sight. I mean, when you grow up, you can listen to various things. I came from a different background. It was more punkish, actually. Then I fell straight in love with Anathema.
Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
that brought me into this world that I really liked a lot because it matched perfectly my idea of sound, like harsh if you want, or really melancholic, really even deep. And you can feel both lyrics and music that are really important in Doom in a way that it didn't change much during the years. Even things changed a lot. Obviously, how you perform it, how you play it, you can decline many types of Doom, but at the end, there is always like a connection between them, and that's really nice. And at least for me, it was this combination of feelings that brought me to this genre, and I feel like I love it like the first time. And it's not happening often. I mean, I hear lots of music, different types, but then I always come back to the roots, and that was really
that special place.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
And for me, it's the same. I remember in the 90s, I was really, really impressed by the Modern Bright stuff, Paradise Lost 2.
Yeah.
But the world drastically changed for me when I listened to the Silent Enigma by Anathema for the first time. I I had two albums that absolutely changed my life forever. The first one was the Black Album by Metallica that make me understand that I was a metalhead.
Mm.
And the second one was the Silent Enigma because I understand what I want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it is.
And tell me one thing: when you join forces, like in Star Wars, when you join forces and you conceive the band, did you had in your mind the exact sound that you want to play, or it has been evolved all through the years?
Uh, for me, I can say that I have exactly in mind, um, what I want to do with music and with the sound. I don't think it's a thing that evolved so much. So I have clear in mind what I want to do and and the goal to achieve. Uh, I think that for Valerio, it's the same.
Yeah,
Valerio,
exactly. It's like we wanted actually to take a bit the sound of the 90s, you know, the last part of the 90s where all those doom bands went really, really leaving those masterpieces. And that actually was actually the idea with Alessandro and the others to kind of recreate those sounds. Even obviously we are a modern era, it's a bit different, but you know, um, as Doom evolved through time, you can always try to find the, as I said before, back the roots and try to do them with obviously the new technologies, new sound, new feedbacks, what you want. But those old melodies, those old memories, Alessandro for sure is really a lover of that era, so he knows that he wants to recreate those moments actually, and I think it's kind of a strength our band because at least the people that I heard telling us what they thought, it's exactly, listen, you made me cry. I remember those old moments when I was younger and I
It put
was
me
listening.
back in time.
Yeah, those, and for us, it's actually the best compliment you can tell us because it's exactly what we want to do. And if a listener can feel it, for us is actually you reach the goal, no? To show someone your feelings and to recreate in them the same feeling that you had when you composed them. So actually, yeah, I agree with Alessandro. We have clearly in mind the sound, and in kinda is not evolving, as he said, because it's obviously new because we need to anyway do our stuff, bringing everyone on the table something. But you need to remember where you came from. You know, it's this the goal to match both things, to give something new to the genre, but in the same way to remember the good times.
Like a tree. Don't forget your roots and bring all the
exactly.
flowers to the world.
Exactly.
In this case, black flowers, please, because I do love black flowers. In 2024, you released an album. It's called Aiming for
Oblivion.
Oblivion. Exactly. That's hard for me.
Okay.
We are how do you say, we speak a little bit different from the English, so sometimes our tongue doesn't work so well like that. But in this record, you come and explore the deep existential and melancholic themes, and I would like to know what was the creative process like in this record.
So the creative process. So I am the mainly writer, and in that case, I can say that the writing of the music, in particular, was really, really, really easy and came naturally. And most of the songs, sorry, came really, really faster. And during this phase, I had the constant sensation of creating something special. This is something that doesn't happen every time that I write. But in that case, I can say that it was a really, really special moment. And I can say that for the lyrics was a little bit different because it's always a little bit hard for me to write the lyrics. But I can say that this time was a little bit easy even for the lyrics, and there are common topics on the various songs, and the oblivion is the main topic for most of the song.
And why did you
I think
why did you choose this main topic?
Um, because I was so conscious during the writing that to be forgotten, the oblivion, the pursuit of the total nothingness was the topics guiding me. So I thought that this could be the right topic to speak about it. And for me, the oblivion is like the pursuit of peace. So I don't believe in a life after death or stuff like that. I think that after that there is nothing, absolutely. And this is for me represent the peace. Okay. And at the same time, there is a positive approach to this. So you just have one chance, one life, and try to live it fully and the best that you can. And so there is a balance between some nihilistic stuff and optimistic one. So and represent the right balance between the elements of our music. You got the heaviness from a side and the melodic stuff from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this could match even for the lyrics and or message.
You said before that it was easy for you because the two elements, music and writing and lyrics, were come together and were kind of given to you by the universe, shall we say like this?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of.
kind of, yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
this time,
This this time.
it's not usually like that, but this time was like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would like to ask you. Why do you think it was like that?
I don't really know. I really don't know. I think it was. There was an alchemy, a special alchemy between us, and the situation about the band. So we reached a balance as with the lineup, with our friendship. So I think the special moment came for these reasons.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful answer.
And it was special even the writing of the third album. We almost finished the composition of our third album, so, and it was special like that,
It was easy.
especially for me.
It was easy like the other one.
For the music, yeah. No,
For
not for the
the
lyrics.
lyrics.
Not for the lyrics. No, absolutely not. I
What
got to work harder for the lyrics every time.
you have to go to the gym.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But we made it.
You made it. You made it. In
Yeah.
the album, I didn't hear it, the third album yet because I think it's not done. But this album has something. The sound is very dense and cinematic. The next album will be like this also.
Oh, I think.
We're losing you a bit.
What can I say, Valerio? What's your opinion about it?
Yeah, I think actually this seems a common thing to say, but the next seems better than this.
That's
And
wonderful.
yeah, it's always what we want to do. Obviously, we
Of course.
can't go back. I never felt
Maybe a little bit more cinematic.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's what I wanted to say. Like I didn't felt or thought about aiming for oblivion like this cinematic album, but I understand what you meant, and I think this will be more. There will be moments that can actually remember that. Yes, for sure. And it's, for me, it's a really nice record, and I think that we are on the right way to do something that we wanted to do already with this. That was something that you can really be proud of. We actually having no memories for everything we have done, but we always try to even to do a bit more and to give something new to the album, so we don't fall into doing, there are sometimes some bands that you say, yeah, but they are kind of without any new ideas or something new to say. That's why I think it's even hard for Alessandro to write some lyrics that are not actually maybe or copies, or they say maybe exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
Obviously you can revolve around themes, but you cannot say exactly the same things. Otherwise it's a movie that you already saw and you don't have nothing more to tell to someone. At least you need to add something new that can be a personal moment, or I don't know, as Alessandro said before, a bit about the philosophy or our intent, the life and the death and what is behind. Obviously you need to add something new, and I think we are on the right way with the new album to achieve even something better.
When will we have
so
the
goal the goal with the previous album, with Aiming for Oblivion, was to reach this balance between heaviness and melodic stuff and melodic elements. So now on this new album we bring this to another level. Okay, and we try to always have heaviness and putting some catchy refrains and stuff like that. So we love this blend of stuff that it's not easy to find around nowadays, I think.
And tell me one thing. When will
Yeah.
we have the chance to hear the new album? Do you have any
I
idea
don't
yet?
know.
You
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Okay.
I don't know.
We are still preparing, and time that we really finished it, and we obviously there is a bit of time revolving the preparation part of the work on the background before the people can hear the new songs, but we're working on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I hope for 2026, but
2026. Okay.
we will see.
Going back to the second album, for those that doesn't know your sound or don't know the band, Alessandro, would you say this is a concept album, or each song lives alone? And if it lives alone, which song from that album would you say? And then Valerio, I'd like you to respond to the same answer. What song do you think is the real song of Invernoir?
Okay, I think that allora, so there are, as I already said, there are common topics, and the common topic is the oblivion, and and this is I can say that for most of the tracks, I think just a few minutes is out of this topic in the album. Let me think. Yeah, and doomed too, and the first idea was not to have a common topic for all these tracks, but it came naturally, and I didn't stop this flow. And the song that can represent Invernoir for me, maybe, and having also in mind the future of Invernoir, I can say is unworthy.
Okay, Valerio, and for you?
It's a really tough question, and I'm a person that is different, has difficulties to find the best song, the best album is tough for me in general. So on our stuff is even harder. But I think that for me, because it's total personal idea, Alessandro obviously thought a bit more even about the creative process. So yes, even a a thing more to say about it. But for my perspective and my view, the song that I like the most, with even not thinking about the lyrics, but about this convergence between heaviness and melodic stuff, is Doomed. I really like to play it, and I really like to hear it, and it leaves me exactly this feeling between the hardest part and the melodic part, and the bridge. Everything is exactly like what I want to hear in a song, and obviously in our songs. But in general, I love all the album, and obviously even Unworthy, that is something really particular. Actually, that's why I never thought about it like as you can say, the song that can define for now the sound of Invernoir, but obviously a song where I'm really attached to, and I really appreciate the way that we are taking, and I love the new inspirations, and even the new affinities with some other sounds that we didn't explore much in the previous albums, that are coming a bit more even on this. There will be a bit more some sounds that can be even more acoustic in the blend of the album. Obviously, like this seems a bit strong as a word, but it's obviously in the mix, and there will be more moments like Unworthy, and stuff that can be always more natural and even innovative in some way, even keeping the roots.
Valerio, imagine one thing. Imagine that you are at the studio, recording. You're recording a new song, and you and your mates, Alexandro and everybody, and you decide this song goes this way, but at half the way, the song says for you both, I don't want to go this way. I want to go that way. Does the song they speak to you? Do you have these I don't know, experience that being on studio and performing and rehearsal and recording, and sometimes you think, wait a minute, there's something here different. Let's see. Is that happens or doesn't happen? Never.
For sure, Alessandro will have a deeper answer to this because he's the main writer. But as anyway, a member of the band that hear the songs and feels them before they are out, I can say that usually we record anyway kind of pre-productions of the songs as we feel them, and obviously there is always this allows us to prepare if there is something that we want to change. Everyone has his own time to say his words and maybe bring it to where it's more natural that it needs to go. I say it doesn't happen often because with the songwriting that we finally achieved, the things are going really smooth. So when a song starts and maybe a riff or something that it's really raw, really still embryonal comes up, Alessandro knows how to explore it and put it at least on a length that it's not like a song. Then obviously we can put something to make it brighter, but it's already a good starting point, that it's really already defined, I would say.
Yeah, we can define the arrangements and stuff like that, but we work on something that is already almost complete.
Almost complete.
As a soul already.
And for the next album, I don't want you to, I don't know, give too much of the secret, but are the lyrics more, I don't know, personal, autobiographical, or not? More than the previous one.
No, it's the same level.
The same
It's
level.
the same level because I can't speak so much of something that that outside my life. Okay. I'm not so inspired by films or series or stuff like that.
Hmm.
They help me to get in the right mood, but in general, I don't take this kind of topics. I just have to speak about my troubles or problems. It's like psychological psychological hour for me. And,
I spoke, I think yesterday or 2 days ago with a musician, a doom musician, and he was telling me he's kind of to go to the therapist, to
Mhm.
the
It's true.
and I think also because it's great to go inside because it's another world, and
yeah,
it's
yeah. You
absolutely
have to dig inside yourself.
yes.
It's absolutely something that everyone should do,
But this
in my
this this
opinion.
this, this bring me to another question because
Yeah.
to play Doom, I don't know if we have to be sad. I'm not a sad person. I love Doom and I'm very happy. I
Ah,
laugh a
me
lot
too. It's
and I
the same
laugh.
thing.
I could be Italian because I laugh loud. But
Yeah.
that's the stereotype we have from the Italian people. That's silly, but it's the stereotype. But I'm not a melancholic person. I'm not, I don't know, very introspective. But I do love Doom, and I do love the what it makes me feel and where it takes me when I listen. Um,
I think it's a spiritual music.
Absolutely. But this to
Yeah.
ask you, on your case, do you draw your personality to this genre, or it's completely different from who you are?
But in general, I'm an happy person. I can say with that. But I found some spirit relief behind this music, some spiritual elements that really really impress me, and I can find my safe place behind this music. I can find some quiet, you know, and from this fast world, we need to slow down, and do metal music for me is very, very, very relaxing for that. And but I think still I remember still when I was a child, I always had um, this love for melancholy stuff. Okay, melancholic stuff, and that doesn't matter with my doesn't match with my mood. Even if I'm happier or sad, I've always found these kind of things so touching
Mm.
and so beautiful. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Valerio, and you?
I'm not a happy person like Alessandro. I'm a bit more pragmatic than more on the other side. But I can say that I always try to find why I like it, and
Mm-hmm.
why there is a connection, why the things I like. I mean, there can be many. And in many parts of my life, I found that the part that was connecting them obviously was the deep sentiment that you put in stuff. I'm really a sentimental person in general. I can feel all the feelings are really in a deep level. So when I'm happy, it's truly joyful. But life is mostly not happy, and happiness is
No, no,
a
absolutely. I
moments,
agree.
and those moments I really enjoy. I don't push them away, but on the rest of the life, I like to enjoy the exactly the melancholic part of the things. That doesn't mean sad. It means those, even a good walk in the woods in autumn can be melancholic, but doesn't mean it needs to be sad. It can be really really inspiring, just is not
Yeah.
joyful and full of sun and full of, but in the same moment it doesn't need to be sad. It's
Yeah.
just
It's like looking to a beautiful sunset. You are not
exactly.
necessarily sad, but you stay there looking to this beauty, and
You know,
you.
you know, I am going to reveal you a secret. This summer I went to Paris with my husband. And one of the days we went to see Jim Morrison grave, of
Mhm.
Oh,
course.
yeah,
And it was the cemetery is absolutely stunning.
yeah.
It's absolutely something of, I don't know, it's beautiful, fantastic. But there was a moment like that you describe, began raining.
Mhm.
Everybody ran away, and we sat, both of us,
No, no, we stay.
on a stair. But above us there were two trees, and they doing like this, and we are not wet, and we see all blah 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 blah, blah, and it was
Wow.
absolutely beautiful. And I
Yeah,
thought, this is happiness. This is the moment.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Exactly. This is beauty.
everybody
This
would
is
say,
beauty.
yes, everybody would say, but you are in a cemetery. How could you be happy? Yes, I am. It was one of the most beautiful moments in my life. So,
Yeah,
it,
there are
Yes.
some tombs that are art.
oh, absolutely. And all the environment and the feeling. So many artists, so many, I don't know, it's a very special place.
Yeah.
But I do understand when we look at something like this and that moment.
Yeah,
Everybody calls me crazy, but I do
Mm.
love it.
yeah.
So that's like
I
this.
can understand you.
Another thing that I do love about your work is the all the visuals and the artwork. They match very well with the sound, with the intensity, and with the beauty of the music. This is an important aspect for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially in that case because the cover art of Aiming for Oblivion is the continuation of the previous one.
Previous one, yeah.
Okay, and in the Void and Unbearable Loss, you can see the moon rise, and in the Aiming for Oblivion is night. Night is considered the symbol of the oblivion
Yeah,
for that album, and we wanted to have this final result.
that's beautiful. Who made the artwork?
An artist that is called Robert H.
Very well. Congratulations to Roberto. It's a
Mhm.
beautiful, it's a beautiful artwork. Now you are coming to Portugal.
Yeah,
Now you are coming to Lisbon, and you are going to play in one of my favorite festivals of all. We have a lot of festivals in Portugal. We are very small, but we do like music and all kinds of music. But
yeah.
for nowadays, we have several metal and alternative festivals. But Under the Dome, it's very special for me. So I would like to ask, what will be for us to be in a room with Invernoir playing? What can you expect from the concert?
Go Valerio.
I start I start to say that for me will be a really special venue because I marry in 10 days and I will do honeymoon there. So
Whoa, you
Yeah,
kidding?
as you see, even in those moments, the melancholy, I do the actually, the first big concert after there. So it's for me, it's a big honor. I always wanted to come to play in Portugal. Anyway, it's a really nice festival. I always saw those flyers and posters with all those big bands coming through the years. For us, for sure, I'm speaking. Even for the others, it's an honor to play there. And saying that, I think the crowd can expect what we do usually is kind of to bring the same sounds with feelings of the album, obviously with a live perspective, but actually we always like to recreate the best as possible what you already felt in the album.
Mhm.
We want you to feel the same, if not higher, on the live, because we try to bring the details that are on the album. We try to not leave anything, and that's for us is really important. We like to feel both the wall of sound when the part is strong. We like to work a lot on the sounds, and then obviously even on the more melodic part. And with Alessandro now, because in the past it was obviously even our guitar player, and now he's only singing, that gives us a bit more of freedom to perform at our best, because he needs to do one thing and not two, and it's always
I'm a man. I'm just able to do one thing at a time.
One thing. So we choose, let's try to do it good. So we I think you can expect from us to bring the best we can, and we will try to impress the crowd as the best we can.
I'm sure you will. Oh God, we have a honeymoon in the doom. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Alessandro. Now, let me ask you one thing, because you go through the guitars only to the voice and to the micro. It's easier for you now?
For me, it's a lot easier now just to sing. Absolutely. Also because on the lives, on the stage, I can move freely.
And do you move a lot?
Yeah.
No, yes. In the
past, I know that it's not so doom, but I have stage performing like a deathcore man. No, not so much. So
that would be good to see. Okay.
But I really like to move and go to the crowd and try to involve everyone.
Hey,
as much as I can, because my goal is always to take the listener and drag him to our world, and trying to carry the listener on our emotions. On the emotions that are that runs through the songs. That this is my final goal every time.
And what do you expect from us, the audience? Because I'll be there. So, what do you expect from us, Portuguese crowd?
Oh, I really don't know. I hope you like our music and enjoy the show. And I really hope that could be a match on an emotional level between you and our music.
I think it will be great. I think it will be great. I think you will be well received, and you are going to love the crowd, the venue, and everybody.
I already love Lisbon. It's a great and beautiful city, so I'm really happy to play there.
You're gonna love it even more now, Alessandro.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure to have you both here.
Thank you, Sandra,
I love you. I love your music, and you're very kind to me. So I hope to have a nice and beautiful wedding, my dear Valerio.
Thank you.
With a beautiful day, and I see you. And I see you in Under the Dome. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Sandra, and thank you for inviting us.
Bye-bye, my dears.
Bye, Sandra.
Bye.